Oh, I remember the times I used to pretend to learn, but in reality, I was only action faking. I had already, after months of watching, gotten diminishing returns. Months of learning gotten diminishing returns. I already possessed the knowledge to start. I had enough education to be able to implement things and actually do the work that was required. The work that was required to move the needle. The work that was required to make any progress. I was well equipped to be able to start, but I never picked up the hammer. I never started mauling and smashing away at the wall that I had spent months on end in preparation to destroy. I was never willing to pick up the hammer and smash. I was never willing to go through with it. Even though I had the tools, but no bite from me. Oh, I remember those times clearly. It was the same time I was depressed. The same time where I would be battling my inner thoughts, having a 24/7 fight and war with my brain. The same time I was having my whole day booked with new things, so many different things. The same time I was trying to get into different habits, break certain habits. The same time I was struggling with level 1 bullshit. The same time I used to cope every other week. Sitting there constipated, deliberating my life choices. This was also the time I was artistically focusing in on optimization. But my optimizations led me for the worse. I remember the days I would optimize sleep. So much so that my sleep started getting worse. Oh, I remember those times I used to optimize sunlight and shower timing. Oh, vitamin D absorption by showering certain times. But as a result, I got less done. The shower and the sunlight was initially supposed to help my business, not be in the way of it. It got to a point where my CEO morning routines took an hour to complete. An hour I could have used in my business. Prioritizing many things at the same time got me no result. And I would pay dearly for doing so many things. So one day, carrying all that pain in my mind, my brain, out of nowhere, shot me a transfer link. And this link was rich with insightful facts and realization, rejuvenation. I listened. And eventually I was convinced. I needed not doing more things. I needed doing less. And I need not do things that does not directly align to my business. I optimized for all too many things, when in reality I only needed one thing to optimize for. I learned the lesson of life. I learned the lesson that life goes in seasons. Life cannot be balanced and should not be strived to be balanced, especially when you don't know what to optimize for. Optimizing for something before knowing what that something is not right. optimizing before walking the walk, before winning the race, is all too vague. So much so that your optimization will be flawed, and weeks later it will still be the same. It's a never-ending cycle of perfectionism. It's the same thing that causes you to cope. It's the same thing that makes statistically tracking your sleep. And if you track your sleep, you check the data, display, and it displays that you got shit sleep, then you cope. Your same brain copes. Oh, I can't do the hard work. I will do it the day after instead. That perfectionism which fucked your life will be better put and better well spent into what was actually helping you. Perfectionism helps you grow. Use that perfectionism the right way. Use it to leverage your business. I'm telling you, there would not be a single day that I would not think about being able to afford my expensive optimization tools and products. Yet, I wasn't focusing on the thing that would get me there. I was not going all in on business, which would also be the most important thing for me. However, one day, I just did a 180. Everything went into business. I started waking up early, only doing the necessary work, 0 distractions. Learn through reading educational podcasts or videos. But at the same time, I would bet 6 to 8 hours a day. I got to that stage. And I remember the first time I managed to get so much work done. The first time I managed to do something. The first time I improved genuinely. And at the time, I was genuinely surprised. I remember the smile. The big ass smile displayed on my face at that time. The feeling of accomplishment finally had reached me. It was beyond my imagination. It was beyond what I had experienced. And it had reached me finally. And now I had created this. I had created. My brain had created associations. I had now created, fulfilled what I said I was going to do, and now my brain trusted the process. I can now do this. I am able to do work for 6 to 8 hours a day, no matter what, no matter why. My diet was shit, my sleep was shit, I'm in school. I still managed to do it. I can do this. So I got those 6 hours repeatedly, undisturbed work. I had created a proof. I had created this. So now I knew that I could do this, and now I knew what I was talking about. As a result, I would later make videos about it. And the reason they were considered good was because the person behind the camera had actually achieved the thing himself. From there, the viewers got more result, and the viewers took action. Something I had struggled to do years. Full guide to maximizing your productivity in your YouTube business. So, I'm Eskil Axe, and I help men grow their personal brand YouTube businesses using content. So, my mission is documenting what worked for me into this educational format, and specifically this video is a full guide. So, everything that worked for me in optimize my productivity. And all these lessons comes from my journey, my business YouTube journey, like the journey I'm on. I'm in the same journey as you. So I hope these will help you, these steps. So in this video, but why should you listen to specifically me? Like, I had such a big problem. Like, I was so bad. I could only work for like 30 minutes before I needed a break. Like, right now, I don't know how long this video will be. Perhaps it will be like 40 minutes. Imagine me just focusing 40 minutes on recording a video. But I just needed breaks all the time. Like, all the time, every 30 minutes I needed a break. I needed this. Right now, this is my 10th video today, and I'm a full guide as well. And I couldn't work for more than 2 weeks. It was too much, and then I would relapse. So I have really, really fucking struggled with productivity. Like, imagine every other week relapse, and then it takes 3 days to get back. You're literally... that's like 9 days a month. That's like 1/3 of the month you're relapsing, and then you spend 30 minutes when you're working, and then you shallow working, then you check emails, and then you don't get much done. So it's painful, I know. That's why I make this full guide for you. So we'll cover these 10 steps. 1. Essentialism. 2. Goal setting. Create evidence that you are worthy. Plus set a direction. 3. 1 task rule. 4. Plan out tomorrow today. 5. Wake up early. 6. Eat the frog after leaping out of bed. 7. Fasting. 8. Carnivore lion diet. 9. Abusing brain points. Abusing dopamine. 10. So quickly, a quick plug is if you're interested in, productivity, growing your YouTube business, having these coaching calls with me, having meetings with me, just talking shit with me, I can look at your YouTube channel, tell you what you can do, and you can give me feedback if there's something you miss in here that you want. Like, we can just talk together and get as much big a result as possible, because we're all both on the same path. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, check the top link in the description and watch that welcome video. And see you there. The promise with this video is that if you can go through this whole video, then I make the promise that your productivity will 3x or 4x or more. I remember how much of a difference it made for me. I can never ever forget the time I recorded 6 fucking videos the same morning when I incorporated these practices. Because I am on my 10th video currently when I'm talking now, so I know what I'm talking about. I can do this easily. It's like my 7 videos is like my low. It's like a bad day I can record 5, 6 videos. A good day, 10 videos. A normal day, like 7, 8. It's like normal for me to weeks worth of content in one day. So it's rare for me to get less than a week worth of content in a day. Very rare. And it's rare for me to get less than 6 hours of work done every day. Even when I cannot even get less than 5 hours, even though I'm in school, because I wake up fucking early and work. So it's very, very fucking powerful. So enjoy and learn. Literally, you can take a note with you and learn as much as you can, because this will be a long video. It will be 30 minutes or longer. So if we go to the first step, essentialism. So this is most people, unfortunately. Productivity is actually about doing less. Because we talk about productivity. I want to be productive. But some people, they, learn a language, I'm productive. Oh, working on business, I'm productive. I'm working out, I'm productive. Like, yeah, all these things can be productive. Like, honestly, if your goal is, be a YouTuber, then it's productive to make YouTube videos. If your goal is streaming games, then it's productive for you to play games. It's different for everyone. The productivity is different for everyone. But if you are trying to grow your YouTube, right? Then, to be a productive YouTuber, you make YouTube videos. You script YouTube videos. You make courses. You do coaching for your guys, for your people. That is productivity for you. It's different for everyone. And one thing that is the same for everyone is doing less means more results. Doing more means less result. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't make 7 times less progress. You make more like 20, 30 times less progress, because it's exponential when you do one thing. You know this. Let's say you have 14 hours of a day, you spend 2 hours on everything, of course you won't get as much done. But if you spend 14 hours of just that one thing, not only do you make 7 times more progress, you make 20. Because when you spend all your time, your morning hours are more, your morning hours are more efficient, better than your evening hours. They're more productive. So it's like count. It's difficult to count. I don't even think you can count it. It's very difficult. But I do know that you make so much more when you do one thing. Because the moments I break through, I make like a really good progress. I'm working really hard on making a product right now. Or by this, when this video is out, it will be made. Because this, I have recorded like 10 videos. And I'm done in like 2-3 days from recording this video. It's like 29th of June. I think this video will be up like in mid-July or something. So the product will be up by this time. But it's going really fucking well. I just focus on one thing. I do the courses. I do the really crazy formula, which I teach in there as well. To get, you know, creating best offer and then, you know, marketing and all that stuff. But the thing is that when you do one thing, you make so much more progress. One thing. And this concept is called essentialism. You probably heard of it, yes. But this is the way. One thing and making a lot of progress. Because if you are watching this, you want to grow your YouTube, right? Then grow your YouTube, not grow, not maintain everything. Grow something. You need, in order to grow, you need to be crazy, subtract everything. That's like the masculine, that's like the path of a masculine man. He subtract everything that is not purposeful to him. And his purpose, my purpose is these videos, right? So my purpose is recording videos, and everything that is not recording or scripting videos should get the fuck out of here. That's how a man works. That's how a man feels healthy. That's how a man feels best and all those things. It's a masculine way. So I've covered the concept of essentialism. Number 2, goal setting. Create evidence that you are worthy, plus set a direction. So, stack evidence that you are worthy. Because me, working 6 hours, because I'm like, working 6 hours a day, that's unachievable. I implemented these tactics in this video, right? And I hit it once. Hit it twice. It wasn't luck. I hit it thrice. It wasn't like 4th time. It was a new baseline. 6 hours was, I hit it 4 times. Like, I tried it. I hit it again, again, and again, and again. I can actually do this now. So, by doing the actions, recording the, you know, working 6 hours a day, I create evidence for myself. It's weird, because you know this is 6 hours a day I can do this. But then it's like your body also knows. It's difficult to explain, but it's like all of your body, all of your being knows that you can record 6 hours. So now you've stacked the evidence that you are worthy. Now you know that you can do this. God, it's happening with my nose, man. Goal setting. So, oh crap, man, it's a very long time since I made this. Let's see here. Yes. So, many people struggle with this, especially YouTubers who, you know, market for nothing. They don't have a product to sell. They're entrepreneurs. But the problem with many people are this, literally. They are in the core, right? Their car is, what's the marketing? Their marketing is YouTube, so their car is a YouTube. Where the hell do they go in? They're like, oh, but I'm creating audience. What are you creating audience for? I'm creating audience. What audience? Oh, self-improvement. So you're just everyone but no one. It's like you don't have a direction. You just market nothing. It's the first thing in business is making a product, and then you market it. But then they're like, oh, but I market. What do you market? Nothing. They don't have any marketing. Or they don't have any product. They're marketing nothing. You need a destination. Imagine yourself, you're setting yourself in a car. You're like, oh, but I'm running, but I'm not having a direction. I'm just driving around. No, you have. You're driving to a, your direction is driving to a place where you don't have to think about driving, or you're driving, your destination is home after you have driven randomly. So it's always a direction, right? Always. So when you set this direction, so this is your business model, this is your car, this is your YouTube. Now you have a direction, right? Your direction is your people. That's what people don't have. It's like, once again, it's like they're marketing for nothing. Like, what the hell? Why do you spend so much time on YouTube? You're not even having a product. Like, it's not a business model, man. YouTube by itself, influencer is not a business model. It's marketing on your product. You're marketing with YouTube to your product. That's what you do. So you set a direction, right? You have no direction. You're running around, and you always have a direction in the end. You're the, I don't have a product to sell, but your direction is, oh, so I can eventually sell a product with a big audience. You see, you have a direction no matter what. So you might as well set it clearly so you can push for it. Because we as men, we can't just, oh, I'm gonna go travel 2 weeks, and then if you don't artistically say, oh, I'm gonna walk here, today I'm gonna work out, tomorrow I'm gonna, travel, be in the forest. We as men, if we don't have a clear direction, we are fucking lost. We're like those people who have never been in. It's like if I go to a store and my mission wasn't, my direction was, I'm gonna buy some food. If I went to the store just out of no reason, then what the hell do I do? We need a direction. We need to literally, you go to the store so you can buy food. You go on your laptop so you can record videos. You go to your laptop so you can script videos. You go on OBS so you can make recordings. Specific. You need that direction. That's what we as masculine people also need. Oh my god, my nose is crazy today. Apologies. So direction, you have set a direction by now, hopefully. Creating evidence, you've done this 6 hours a day, it's like your baseline, you know you can do this. Then goal setting. So yeah, you have the vehicle, you have the YouTube, you have your niche product. I help married men quit porn as an example, or I help suffering vegans with carnivore diet or whatever. I help. Now where you're planning to go. What's the direction you have now? You set the direction. What's your direction? Helping my niche. I help married men quit porn. I do everything in my power to do that. I do everything in my power to help suffering vegans. Because I've been a vegan myself, as an example. And I use carnivore diet. And I'm gonna tell them that they were so fucking wrong, that meat is best in there. You see, you have a direction. So now we have covered goal setting, create evidence, and set a direction. So 3, 1 task rule. But this is a very important thing in productivity. Because you're like 5 times more productive. Like, it's weird. It's like, you're so much more. When I write down I have it here planned out tomorrow today, but when I have like a checklist, I write down exactly what I'm going to do, I get it done, and I get so much more done, and I'm so much more productive because I only have one thing. And this is the thing here, only one thing, 3.1, 1 task rule. If you think to yourself, what task would you do if you only could do 1 to 2 things? Like, if YouTube is the most important thing, then what would you do? If you can only do 1 to 2 things to grow your YouTube, what would you do? Script the video and record a video. Nothing else. Nothing else. And as you do this, you will naturally eliminate all non-essential, because you will be like, no, I only do scripting and recording, so I don't reply to comment, I don't go watch random video, I don't like random video, you will automatically, or whatever it's called, eliminate all non-essentials as you go through this 1 task rule, 1 to 2 tasks that I cannot do without. I cannot do without the script, and I cannot do without recording because I have no video to upload to YouTube then, right? This is what you do to be super fucking productive. You have these 1 to 2 things you cannot do without. We have covered the 3rd step. So 4, plan out tomorrow today. This is a practice I stumble upon quite recently. I do it daily now because it's so fucking powerful. It's OP. So as an action tip when you're watching this long video, right now, write down exactly what you're going to do tomorrow. Perhaps it's evening now. You're watching this before bed or whatever. Like, yeah, good education for you. That's good and stuff. But right now, as you're watching this, write down exactly what you're going to do tomorrow. So I did this yesterday. I wrote down that I'm going to record these specific 11 videos. This is my 10th video. I have one after this as well. So I record these 11 videos. That's the thing I'm going to do today. And then I just check all that off. That's my goal for today. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't need to think, oh, should I do my product today? Should I make some videos? Should I... You literally write down on a paper specifically what you're going to do. Record 11 videos. And then if you're really specific, then write down exactly the titles. I don't think you have to do that. I wrote down specifically, record the 11 videos I shared yesterday, because I can see what I've shared, so I know what type of videos. So I write that. So I specifically, the 11 videos I shared yesterday, record all of them in the morning. Don't eat, don't go out, don't shower, don't brush teeth before all those 11 videos are done. Right? Nothing else. And the thing is, isn't that just the same like one task rule? Because you're just doing one thing anyways. But the thing is that your one task rule might change. Of course, as a YouTuber, it will never change, because it will always be script and recording. But today, it might be scripting and not recording. Tomorrow, it might be just recording and no scripting. That's what I do. I tend to have days I script 12 videos, and I tend to have days I record 12 videos. Today is one of those. I record like 11 videos. And yesterday I scripted like 9-10 videos. Right? So it might be you script 4 videos today, and next day you record those 4 videos, and then you script 4 videos again and record 4 videos, or you script 8 videos and then you record 4 videos, and then you script another video and then record 8. It's different for every day, but in the end of the day, it's only scripting and recording anyways. That's how you best way to market. And perhaps some days you spend 0 time scripting and recording. You spend 100% of your time. What can I do to improve my product? You sit there for hours, you problem and solution list, you try to find every problem you customer, you literally walk them through the process, your funnel, everything. You spend days putting yourself in their shoes, making a best product as possible. It might be different, you see. But my point is that if you only do 1 to 2 things in 1 to 2 things in each thing. So when it comes to marketing, what 1 to 2 tasks can I do to grow my YouTube as a marketing strategy? What 1 to 2 things can I do to get my product better? And that might be record courses, or, do more coaching, or, just those most important things, double, triple down on them. That's the easiest strategy I can give you. So 1 task rules will change every day, and that is the reality. And that is also why it's super important to plan out tomorrow today. Also, it's nice to write. People talk about journal before bed is nice. I like it as well, but I like this a lot as well. Because then you have this, I gotta record 5 videos tomorrow. If you just write down those 5 videos, then you can just rest easy, because now you know exactly what you're going to do tomorrow. And this will be different every day. Your brain will be difficult. So you need to do this daily. It's like the number 1 habit. Like it's super fucking important if you're trying to grow a YouTube business. It's like the best thing you can do, because I can talk about healthy habits, but this is like if you can only do 1, this is what I would do. Outside of scripting, recording videos, and improving products, because this will save you time as fuck, time and productivity, right? And productivity is a very important part of recording your videos, scripting your videos, and making better product. It's always productivity, how much you can get done, right? You want to get as much done as possible, follow these productivity steps. So now we have covered the 4th. The 5th one, wake up early. It's insane, because if you have work 8 o'clock, you have school 8 o'clock, you cannot not wake up 7 a.m. You can't. That's like 1 hour before school. Then you just take a shower and then you get to school, right? But if you wake up 4 a.m., you can work 3 hours and then take a shower and go to school. But even for people who are not in school or in, you know, in jobs, let's say they're financially independent or they have a lot of time, summer break now, have a lot of time. Even then, it's best to wake up at this time. Because I found myself that I'm most productive these hours. And then there's no one awake either, so no one can disturb you. Zero distractions. It's not like you're gonna cope when you wake up 4 a.m. It's impossible to do so. So this is just like this. It's like physiological hack. Like it's important, but you don't. It's not. I don't force you to do it, but well, I do force you to do it if you are in school and work, because you can't do deep work. You can't do script and record videos after gym and after going into the city, putting on the suit, and you have no energy left. You're tired. The only thing you can do is like relapse. And if you don't want to relapse, then it's difficult. You know, it's a hard life. It is. So this is a requirement if you're in school and stuff. So it's very important for me, and for yeah, and I would even recommend it for everyone. But that it's like it's not as big of a deal if you're already on summer break, or if you already make like 2K but you want to scale that. You have zero expenses. So 4 a.m. you have this full power, high performance, no distractions, and 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. it's like it's already lunch. You're drained because it's so late. It's warm when you wake up in the room. You wake up sweaty. Environment is full of distractions. People, when you wake up, they walk around because everyone's awake. It just works so much better to wake up earlier. That's a bro science way. So 6th step, eat the frog after leaping out of bed. This is probably the most important. I said 4 is also important, but all of them is super fucking important. But this is super fucking important as well. So leaping up from bed. Because if you have this list, you know exactly what you're going to do. The first thing you do when you wake up, you leap out of bed and then you read a list. And then you read, oh, preparation, record 4 videos, script 2 videos. That's what I'm going to do today. Then you just check them off. The first thing you do in the morning, and then perhaps you take 2 hours and you're like, I've done it already. Nice. 2 hours. You can work 10 hours a day. You have enough time. Or perhaps you're in school, right? You have 3 hours before school. You did all this in 2 hours. You have an extra hour, so tomorrow perhaps it's record 6 videos and script 4 videos because you have time now. So eat the frog. The analogy is literally, it's like a 3-course meal. It's like you can get the steak, you can get the dinner right now, or you can eat the frog right now, because you're forced to eat the frog. You have a banquet with 3 different course meal, right? And you're forced to eat the frog in one of those, right? The smart people, they eat the frog now, so they can enjoy the steak. Delay gratification, right? They do the hell now so they can enjoy the steak. The other people who go for instant gratification, the marshmallow kids, I want 1 now instead of wait a minute to get 2. When they do it right now, or when they wait, they wait eating the frog. They're like, oh, don't want to eat the frog. They eat the steak. Oh, tasty. Second steak. Third, the last meal, they end on with the frog. Now they need to eat shit. Now their experience is like, oh, it was horrible, man. I ate the frog and man, my dinner was so good, but now it's right. It's the same thing with work. In your 3rd meal, you're already tired, you're not hungry, but you're forced to eat fucking frog or whatever. Like, you don't want to eat it. Like, you absolutely don't want to eat it right now. You don't feel like eating it, but you have to eat it. It's the same with instant gratification. You will pay, your later self will pay. I will let tomorrow self deal with this. It's like, so the most smart and productive people, they do it instantly. Because I have the most energy. It's easy for me to do it right now. This is the 5th hour I've been awake, and it's easier now than the hour before sleep, definitely. It's easier when you have the time and when you have the energy. It is not only about the time. Oh, I only need 2 hours to record. 2 hours in the morning is better than 2 hours in the evening. Because it's about the energy as well, and efficiency and productivity and all that stuff. And if you want to be fucking productive, then you eat the frog after leaping out of bed. You eat the frog in the first meal. You do the fucking shit when you wake up. Record 8 videos, script 5 videos or whatever. And when you check off the boxes, then feel free to do whatever you fuck you want. If you're addicted as fuck to reading or exercising or eating, that's like your life is about eating, then check off the boxes first. On productivity, right? Because yeah, you can pat yourself on the back after recording 7 videos, because that's better than average, but yeah, you can work your way up to working more and more and more, but doing 7 videos in the morning is a very good first step. It is. So congratulations, you made it to 7-step fasting. So it's like, right now, make a decision. Choose the 3-course meal or the steak. Fasting, or rather, time investment on making food, right? Fasting, you don't have to eat, right? Fasting, you don't eat. But if you think about time investment, right? It takes 3 hours to prepare all this. It takes 10 minutes to prepare this, because this is red. It's not even well made. It's a huge, thick, tasty ribeye. It looks fucking good. Oh my gosh. I want to eat. Like, I am hungry right now when I'm recording. It's like 12 now. It's like, it's very late now. I actually woke up a bit later today, honestly. I'm honest here. I'm kidding. But holy shit, man. That looks so fucking good. Look at the graphic. It's so good. And I'm a meat-heavy guy, and this looks fucking tasty, man. Shit. Ugh. Sorry. Man, I'm a bit off topic. So, one of the most valuable things is time. And energy. It takes 3 hours to prepare this. It takes 10 minutes to prepare this. You eat this, you gain brain fog and lethargicness. 3 hours, and you gain brain fog and lethargicness. 10 minutes, get nutrients bomb, and you're ready to keep working. Your day is ruined when you have brain fog and lethargicness, and it takes 3 hours. That's literally all your day as well. 10 minutes, a little bit of your day, you can still go action nutrient bomb. Big difference. But what you can also do is you cannot eat at all. Eating in general, even 10 minutes, that's like, oh, only 10 minutes, that's not much, but also the energy in making food, and also you feel tired, even though you eat meat, like, I would say it's the best food you can possibly eat. Even though you eat meat, you're still getting a bit lethargic, not much, but a bit, because, you know, digesting food is very difficult for the body. It's like the most energy consuming thing. Thoughts and digesting is the two most energy consuming things we have, so it takes time and takes energy because our body needs to digest it. And you know, we're not ideal, we're not perfect, we're not action. We can still do action with this diet because there are people eating a lot of this and they can still run and stuff, which is good, but it's like, it's not ideal. The absolute maximum ideal, like crazy last promille percent, 100 times percent, is the not eating at all. So it takes time. And honestly, if you eat this, you won't be hungry at all. Because if hungry is a distraction, then you eat meat, you feel full. And if you eat fatty meat, you feel even more full. So you will fast automatically. Like, I eat twice when I gym. I try to eat. Sometimes I eat twice, but I try to go down to 1 a day. Because yes, I want to increase my weight. I want to eat enough and I want to do this. But right now, business is #1 priority. So right now, I have to pay that price. I'm not bulking, I'm not getting as much muscle. I have to pay that price because right now I'm in business season. So I am autistic. I want to optimize as much as I can. So I eat once a day now when I'm not working out. I'm working out 3 times a week and then I'm eating twice because I wouldn't want to lose muscle. I still want some time to go crazy because I need that, or else I'd be too. I don't know. I need when I'm working like 10 hours a day. Can I at least get a 2 hours of gym, please? Like, I need that. I just need that. So 8, carnivore lion diet. I'm literally eating meat, a fuck ton of fat plus salt. High fat meat with high fat. Literally 80% of my calories from fat and rest is from protein and meat. So I'm literally eating a bunch of fatty meat. I don't have enough money for fatty steaks, but I eat a bunch of fatty meat. I eat like ground beef, like 20, 80, 20, 85, 15. It doesn't exist any fattier than that in ground beef. And then I need more fat, so I add beef tallow, pasture-raised beef tallow, organic beef tallow I buy from online, because it's actually fucking cheap to buy fat. It's expensive as fuck to buy ribeye steaks, but the fat is not that expensive. I buy kilograms of best fat, best quality, pasture raised, organic, because it's more nutrients and all the stuff. I'm artistic in this. I love carnivore diet and I love this. I honestly, I could make a fucking course on carnivore diet. I can literally make a product on it. I fucking love it so much. But this is a very good hack. This is like number one if you want to increase your productivity. Probably will make a carnivore diet course for productivity reasons. So literally eating a lot of fucking fat, no vegetables, no fucking glucose, no carbohydrates, any not refined or unrefined, no carbohydrates, no fiber. Meat and fat, protein and fat only. And you get all the vitamins and all bioavailable, all things you get by eating just meat. So I eat like 2-to-1, 3-to-1 fat protein ratio. So literally 80% of my calories fat. So just fat, a fuck ton of fat, as much as I can possibly eat. Nice. Good productivity hack. And I got better sleep. Like everything in my life, I can literally sleep 4 hours. I can still record videos because I have this diet. So this is the number one best thing. I'm a big advocate of this diet, even though it's not my best model, but I love it so much. It's important as fuck for me. I think I will make a course on it anyways because I'm addicted on it. Nice. So 9, abusing brain points. So brain points. I said mental capacity. We have a limited amount of mental capacity each day. And to make it simple, we call it brain points. So there is someone with a knife, right? It might be your phone, your notification, the cold shower, the running outside, taking a shower, eating, digesting food. All of that goes into the brain. It takes our mental capacity. Let's say we have 200 brain points. Digesting of food takes 50. Thinking of food, literally you save brain points by not thinking, because as I said, digesting and thinking is the most energy consuming thing. So literally you save this mental capacity by not thinking. Oh, but thinking, you think I'm stupid or something? No. I write down yesterday, as I said, number 4, write down yesterday, tomorrow, write down tomorrow today. So I write down exactly what I'm going to do, so I don't have to think about it. I save brain points that way as well. Everything takes brain points. The only way to get more brain points is literally exercising, sleeping well, and eating right. They're literally those 3 things. So when I eat this diet, I get so much more brain points. And if I sleep, I get more brain points. And if I do walk around a little bit, do my 3 gyms a week, I get more brain points as well. But I think carnivore diet is the thing that got me super high brain points. So you can literally gain more of this mental capacity. That's probably why carnivore diet is a very important thing, especially in business as well. So you stab by everything you do. Yeah, abusing brain points, using all of those brain points you have into your business. You're doing on the background, you're eating meat because first things first, you save time and energy. Second things first, you get more brain points. So it's like win-win. So you work as much as possible, then you eat carnivore diet, and then you sleep, and then you repeat, and then you have a lot of brain points, right? You use up all your brain points. Literally, a goal of mine is literally, it's very hard, but a goal of mine is literally use up every single brain points I have in the day on this task. I'm recording or scripting or something like that. I'm trying to get there. Working 10 hours, I think I can push a bit more. But I'm trying to achieve that. That's a fine goal of mine. So abusing brain points is very important for extra productivity. So the last step, oh crap, 35 minutes, I was right. Pretty long video. So the 10th step, abusing dopamine. So perhaps you've heard about the neurotransmitter called dopamine. It's like this thing in our brain, which is giving us this pursuit, motivation, drive, and kind of pleasure and happiness in a way. Not really happiness, but yeah, kind of. So if your majority of your dopamine goes to something else, let's say you have these distractions, you're not productive, all of your dopamine, you have these TikTok breaks, if the majority of your dopamine, majority of your so-called fun, if you seek other things that will make it fun, I need TikTok or else it's too boring, or else I can't do it, I just need TikTok, you're like addicted, you need it. If this is the same for you with anime, which it has been for me for a long time, so if the majority of the dopamine, not all dopamine, if the majority of the dopamine goes into anime, you will seek more anime. But all your dopamine needs to go into business for more business. You can't do a little bit of dopamine, 10% of dopamine to anime, 90% of to business. That's why 1 hour video game doesn't work, because you need 100% of your dopamine towards business, or else you won't make more business. Why is that? Why do I only need a bit of dopamine to get addicted to this, but all dopamine to get addicted to this? Simply put it, it's easier to be addicted to this. It's easier. It's not as hard. It's simple. You can just sit down there, watch, you can eat your favorite food, you can put on music, or you can put on your headsets and anime. It's like super addicting, because one thing first, it's like addicting for a specific type of avatar. It's music in anime, and it's moving pictures, you don't need to do anything. It's like everything, it's like designed to get as much, dopamine as possible. And same with like music and YouTube, and most social media are like this. They're like designed to keep your attention, abusing your dopamine as much as possible. Even a 10%, even 1 hour video game they're like designed to make you want to play. So 1 hour video game will make you relapse and play a whole day of video game, because 1 hour it doesn't work, because majority of dopamine can, even a small 10%, 5% cannot go into anything else than this. That's why, as a masculine guy, you need to put 100%, not 95 or 90%, 100% into business to get more results in business. So now we have covered the 10 steps in this full productivity guide as a YouTuber. So congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. I have now given you all the tools in my arsenal to be more productive, to get more productive. It's insane, because when you start realizing that there is literally no hack, there's no hack to be more productive. The only way to be more productive is literally using all the time and energy on one thing. And literally doing just that thing immediately after bed, like literally shoot yourself out of bed, eating the frog instantly when you wake up. It's like there's not much more to it. There's no productivity hack, there's only doing the work and doing nothing else. So yeah, I hope you can incorporate these 10 steps. Perhaps rewatching the video, after rewatching a specific section if there was something you didn't understand. But yeah, best regard from me, the best of luck. And once again, if you're interested in joining my private YouTube tribe, where I teach you my business model I'm doing now, I give you courses specifically how you can get there faster, and then as well coaching, talking with you if you want someone to talk to. I can look at your business, try to help you there. We have meetings, coachings, and you can even schedule your own meetings. Let's say there are people in here that can do their own meetings when they want. Educational posts, people post important lessons or wins and motivation for other people, or you just want to text or be in a launch, just talk shit. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then check the top link in the description where that welcome video. So yeah, I guess see you there. See you in the next video.